When you're browning ground beef for tacos or spaghetti sauce or for chili, it isn't necessary to buy the expensive ones, the extra lean or the lean ground beef, so that you have a healthier product for your food. You can actually buy the inexpensive ground beef, the one that's just the regular level of fat, and then be able to cook it and then rinse it and drain it to remove a lot of the fat. So that's what I'm going to do right here. Now, I've been asked, do you lose a lot of the nutrients when you rinse and drain the ground beef? And the answer is no. You don't lose protein or iron or zinc or the B vitamins in the ground beef. Those are the things we want to hold on to, and they're fine. But what you do lose is the fat and the saturated fat that is so unhealthful for us. You know, today with the cost of food, people are using a lot more ground beef. And so it's important to show them ways to use that inexpensive ground beef that they're buying more of and be able to prepare it in a way that helps keep down the fat content and keep it more healthy for their diet. So I'm going to go ahead and brown the ground beef. Now, because ground beef has some issues with food safety, the increased surface area as it's ground has more opportunity for bacteria to be incorporated in or to grow in the surface of the meat. It's very important that we cook it to a well-done stage. So I'm going to saute the meat in the skillet until all the pink is gone before I rinse it in the colander. The ground beef crumbles are cooked well done. And so now I'm going to come over to the colander in the sink and pour the ground beef crumbles into the colander so that I can rinse and drain the meat. So I turn on the hot water and rinse the ground beef crumbles really well. You'll notice when you do this that you'll be able to see the fat draining off the ground beef. You know, ground beef provides more than 50% of the saturated fat in the American diet, and it's the saturated fat that's so harmful to our hearts, causes heart disease. So when we can take something like ground beef, even the inexpensive one, and prepare it in a way that it's more healthful for our families, we can save money and do a good thing for our health in the meantime. So as I rinse it off real good to remove as much fat as I possibly can, and then I'm going to let it drain in the sink for a few minutes, and I'm all ready to prepare my entree.